Jai Sanskar. In this segment, we are going to discuss about versatile nature of carbon. Carbon atom has this versatile nature. That means it can combine with hydrogen as well as oxygen as well as nitrogen or sulfur or any other element present. So why this versatile nature of carbon is there? What is the reason behind it? So we tried to understand it, and then scientists came to a conclusion that carbon has this unique property of combining with another carbon atom and making a long chain of carbon. Okay, so this kind of formation is called a making of long chain of carbon atom. This particular property of carbon is known as catenation. Okay, so carbon has this particular unique ability to combine with another carbon and make a really huge molecules out of it. Certain carbon chains are long up to certain 40 or 50 carbons combined together. Okay, this much long carbon chain can be formed by carbon molecules. Carbon can also combine with oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, etc. But due to this unique ability, it is responsible for its versatile nature. You will see the example of ring-like structure, you will see branch-like structure, you will also encounter certain other kind of structure, carbon dioxide, methane, ethane, etc. are also an example. Even alcohols are also because of the catenation property. Even soap and detergent compound is also containing certain long chain of carbon atoms. Next is tetravalency. Carbon has this tetravalency, like it has 4 electrons in its outermost shell. Here carbon has L shell is the outermost shell. In this particular shell it has 4 electrons present. Because of this kind of position and because of the small size of carbon atom, it is able to react with many other molecules. So small size is also responsible over here, because silicon and germanium can combine with another silicon and germanium only up to 6 or 8 molecules, while carbon can make a really long chains. Same cause tetravalency is there in silicon and germanium also, but because of the smaller size of carbon atom, it shows the very versatile behavior. It can react with, or it can make compounds out of just by sharing electrons with oxygen and any other elements, which obviously the configuration should be set in such a way then the reaction is possible. So that is giving us the versatile nature of carbon. Another thing that we should talk about over here is organic compound. So till the time it was known, since before 1800 or something like that, so it was known that organic compounds are generally made by nature, mother nature, okay, and no one can create. But Fowler was a scientist who was able to synthesize all by himself a organic, that is carbon compound chain, all by himself, and that was started with organic compound. Nowadays you will listen something like organic, this particular thing is organic, from the farm to the table concept, which is nowadays considered as a luxury or lifestyle and something like that. So in that it is considered that that particular thing which is no less amount of artificial fertilizers and those are used, that particular kind of things are considered as organic. But if you will study further in science stream, you will encounter that anything which is containing carbon is considered as a organic, and the one which is not containing carbon is considered as a inorganic. Okay. Next is saturated carbon compound and unsaturated carbon compound. We know if there is a single bond between carbon or then we will say it is a saturated, and if there is a double bond then we call it as an unsaturated compound. It could be more than single bond, it could be double or triple bond also. 4 bond is not possible, right? Possible? Yeah. possible. Okay, so second, double bond or triple bond. If we talk about this, then there is an unsaturated compound. If we are talking about single bond, then it is a what we will call it as a, it is a, what kind of structure is there? It is a saturated compound. Let's just take an example of it. We know how methane is formed. Okay, so carbon has only let's just say 4 electron in outermost shell. Hydrogen has only 1 electron in outermost shell. So these 2 electrons are shared over here. As you can see, hydrogen has 2 electrons. So what we will do, the sharing electron એને આપણે અરાઉન્ડ એક સર્કલ એવી રીતે બનાવશું કે આને 2 ઇલેક્ટ્રોન્સ જોઈએ છીએ તો આ સર્કલની અંદર 2 ઇલેક્ટ્રોન આવી જાય, અહીંયા પણ અને આને ટોટલ 8 જોઈએ છે તો ટોટલ 8 ઇલેક્ટ્રોન આવે, એવી રીતે સર્કલ બનાવશું. So this is the simplest saturated carbon compound. Next is methane. This one is methane, METHANE, methane. Now we are talking about ethane. Okay, so in ethane there is a single bond between these 2 carbon. Okay, now first thing that we are supposed to do is making the single line or single bond between them. Okay, next thing is we know how much electrons are yet required. We know this one is for both, one from this side, one from this side. Okay, then we need another 3, right? Then we will have CH3, CH3 like this, CH3, CH3. Combinedly we can also write it like C2H6. Okay, and it is understood that there is a single bond between these 2. If there is a double bond, then we are supposed to write it in a different format, then we can understand it. Let's now just understand the electronic configuration in ethane. Okay, so we will start with simple structure like over here carbon, carbon. It is having 1, 2, 3 and 4 electron. Because it has 4 electrons, so one on upside, downside and both side. Okay, up, down and both side. Okay, there is a single bond between these 2, carbon, carbon. Okay, so we will, what these require. Okay, so we will have, if we share this particular electron, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 electron. We need more electrons, right? How we will get those electrons? We will share these electrons. Then we will have these electrons from hydrogen and this one and this one. Over here 1, 2 and 3. Okay, let's just see. Over here hydrogen has 2 electrons and each carbon would now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 electrons. So we are supposed to draw a circle which is passing through these 8 electrons. Next, for this particular 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then this particular circle should pass through C itself and these 8 electrons. So this is the electronic configuration of ethane. Now you are supposed to learn a basic electronic configuration or the nomenclature of this compound. Carbon and hydrogen compound, which are generally called carbohydrates because it is having carbon as well as the hydrogen. So methane, that means 1 carbon. Ethane, that means 2 carbon. Propane, that means 3 carbon. Butane, that means 4. pentane that means 5, hexane that means 6, heptane that means 7, and you are supposed to make this kind of electronic configuration for methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane, heptane and octane. Up to that you are supposed to do this kind of electronic configuration. So next is unsaturated compound which are having not having single bond. There is either one or more double bond or triple bond present. So if this particular two carbons are having a double bond, then there is a sharing of 2 electrons. That means at the end total 4 electrons is present over here, and then it requires only other 2 hydrogen to complete the shell. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bonds are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bonds. So the structure is C2H4, right? And let's just try to understand it with electronic configuration. It will share 2 electrons, okay? And these 2 electrons are extra, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4 for this particular carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4 for this particular carbon. Okay. So let's just understand this one requires, okay, from over here a hydrogen, over here a hydrogen and over here a hydrogen. Okay. Now let's just understand. Because of sharing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we are not going to do like that. What we will do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So we will pass a circle through all these 8. For the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So we will pass this particular once again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is our electronic configuration for ethene. So you are supposed to memorize. You are supposed to memorize this particular which is having double bond is called ethene, E-N-E. Before it was A-N-E, here it is E-N-E, ethene, propane, butane. You can draw it like this. One of the 2 carbon should have this kind of double bond, then it is called a unsaturated compound. You can do it for the triple bond also, and you can make electronic configuration out of it. But this is the simplest understanding about this atoms. So that's all for now. Thank you.